This is part 3 of the problems on adding and subtracting fractions with unlike denominators. In this video, we will solve the word problems. Pause the video to take a look at the answers or keep playing the video to see the solutions. In this problem, we are told that Adi, who was baking a cake, had 3/4 of a cup of sugar and he dropped 1/10 of a cup of sugar. And how much sugar does he now have? So let's set up an equation for this. So he started out with 3/4 of a cup of sugar and he dropped 1/10 of a cup of sugar. And so now let's figure out what 3/4 minus 1/10 is. So the first step is to figure out the LCM, or the least common multiple of 4 and 10. If we factor out the 2, we are left with 2 and 5. And now there is no more common factor between 2 and 5. So the LCM of 4 and 10 is 2 times 2 times 5, which is 20. So let's now find the equivalent fraction for 3/4 and 1/10. 3/4 equals, we'll multiply both the denominator and the numerator by 5, and that is equal to 15/20ths. And 1/10 is fairly straightforward. 1/10 equals, we'll multiply the denominator and the numerator by 2, and that is equal to 2/20ths. So 3/4 minus 1/10 equals 15/20ths minus 2/20ths, and that is equal to 13/20ths. So our answer sentence will be, Adi now has 13/20ths of a cup of sugar. In this problem, we are told that in Emmy's class, 1/3 of the students walk to school, 3/8 of the students take the school bus to school, and 1/6 of the students are dropped to school by car, and the rest take the subway. So we have to figure out what fraction of the students take the subway to school. So our first step is to set up an equation. So if we figure out walk plus bus plus car, and we know that 1/3 of the students walk to school, 3/8 of the students take the bus to school, and 1/6 of the students are dropped by car. So how do we add this up? Let's figure out the LCM of 3, 8, and 6. If I factor out the 3, we are left with 1, 8, and 2. And if I now factor out the 2, left with 1, 4, and 1. And there is nothing else that I can factor out. So the LCM of 3, 8, and 6 is 3 times 2 times 4, which is equal to 24. So let me now express 1/3 plus 3/8 plus 1/6 in terms of 24th. So 1/3 equals 8/24, and 3/8 equals, I'll multiply the denominator and the numerator by 3, so that equals 9/24, and 1/6 equals 4/24. And that is equal to 8 plus 9 is 17 plus 4 is 21/24. This can be simplified because both are multiples of 3. So if I divide out the 3, 21 divided by 3 and 24 divided by 3, we have 7/8. So 7/8 of the students either walk to school or take a bus or take a car. So if we wanted to figure out what fraction of the students take a subway to school, we will take the whole and subtract the other modes of transport, which is 7/8, and we would be left with 1/8. So our answer sentence is 1/8 of the students take the subway to school.